Hey, Crazy Duck, are you ready for this? This is Trucker Jack here on 105.3 radio station. It looks like we're gonna have a dry night tonight, everybody. We're gonna play you some country music. Now here comes Brooks and Dunn with a little boot scooting boogie. Are you ready for some country? Turn that thing off, Duck. We got a job to do. Well, I tell you one thing, we're not hauling milk today. This is gonna be a dangerous job right here, Mr. Duck. Ah, come on, Duck, we've hauled gas before. I know it, Duck. Have you been greasing that fifth wheel? The fifth wheel. But that's your job, Duck. Keep that fifth wheel greased. No, you don't start at the front and count your way to the back. The fifth wheel's on top. The trailer sits on it. Well, you're supposed to keep it greased, Doug. It helps the truck turn. Yeah, I'll get you straightened out, Doug. Hello, people, viewers. Rusty Truck, Crazy Duck back again. Hauling petrol, gasoline. Gotta get her done. Somebody needs some gas. But this is a nice looking town right here. Little trash cans, bins sitting around, whatever that is there. Hotel, school, whatever. Looks like it's gonna be a little night driving here to start with. Late in the evening. But the weatherman there said it was gonna be dry, so that's good. So let's get this show on the road. So here we go. And I'm driving my Volvo, my starter Volvo. I bought the first one I bought way back, got 60,000 miles on it or so, and got way too bigger engine, 750 horsepower or something other. It's sort of like driving an automatic with 20, 22, 23, 24 tons, sort of like driving an automatic. Don't have to shift much. Need to put a smaller motor in it and make it harder to work. Yeah, it's just too easy this way, Duck. Let me tell you a joke there, Duck, I heard the other night. This man, this monkey, walks into the bar. They sit down at the bar stool, and the monkey starts eating peanuts. And every time he'd grab a peanut, he'd hold it down around his butt there, take a look at it, then pick it back up and eat it. And he kept doing that all night there. every time he'd take a bite of something, he'd hold it down next to his butt, then eat it. And the bartender, he couldn't stand it no more, and he says that old boy, he says, what's wrong with you, monkey there? I never seen nothing act like that. That old feller says he's been doing that ever since he swallowed that damn cue ball. He's been checking sizes and stuff. I thought that was kind of funny there, Duck. Well, I don't know about a man and a duck now. Can a duck swallow a cue ball? About bought another guardrail there, Duck. If the roads over here was like that, we'd be splitting cars like a sawmill. You fellers that live over in them countries where we're driving, what do you grow in these crops on the hill here? Do you grow tobacco? Do you grow corn? What kind of crops do you raise over there? Maybe peanuts, Duck. Nice looking city lights over there, Duck. I said it's nice looking city lights over there, Duck. I told you 100 times you can't be sleeping. I had a good sound mod working with this truck and a good jake brake and all that, but I don't know if I've took it out since I've been fooling with the mod so much. I don't know if I've took it out and moved it or whatever it is. But, it's not sounding the way it used to. You can sleep better though, can't you, Doc? Well, alright, stay awake. Here we go. Get this gas delivered. You know, tanker trucks, I guess everybody knows it. For every lid on top there, it's got a divider in it. One reason, so they can haul diesel fuel and gas. Another reason is, if you didn't have that and you had to have a load and you tried to stop, you wouldn't be able to stop. The fuel would beat you to death going from end to end of the truck sloshing around. I used to haul water every now and then at work to water the roads. They didn't have no divider in them, boy, and you try to stop them, you'd stop and then a big slab of water slapped the back of the tank and you'd roll forward. You'd jump out and they'd rock for 3 or 4 minutes after you got out. Whatever though. Watching some people playing multiplayer on Farm Simulator today. I saw them cutting hay and baling it up in those balls there. There's a bunch of players in there, two players in there. Man, they was working hard, never stopped. They was getting her done. One was cutting the hay, and the other's coming along with a tractor with a baler on the back, baling it, then taking it over and unloading it. Farm Simulator looked kind of interesting when they was working real hard there. I've got it, but I've not played it. Duck, we might go into farming.
No, I don't want to.
Why not?
I'm gonna swim in the pond.
I know you'd rather swim in the pond. I'll tell you another little joke. There, Duck, keeps you awake. There's Bula, Ralph, and Earl. And Earl, they'd found him dead there. And they called Bubba and Ralph. Come down to the funeral home there and sort of ID him. And he'd been out a while, so it's a little hard to ID him, but they come in there and they pull the sheet back and take Bubba in there first. And they says, Bubba, is this Earl? He looks him over and he says, I don't know. He said, flip him over there. So he flips him over and he says, no, that's not Earl. Well, then they send in a Ralph, and Ralph looks him over good. And he says, I really can't tell. He said, can you turn him over? They flipped him over and he says, no, that's not Earl. In that corner, undertaker there, he was getting curious by now. He says, why in the world do you fellas want me to turn him over to tell if he's the Earl or not? He said, well, Bubba says, well, I'll tell you what, everybody knows that Ralph had 2 assholes, that Earl had 2 assholes there, 'cause every time we walk down the street, everybody holler, there comes Earl with the 2 assholes.
I don't think you should know that joke, okay, Wesley. Thanks very much.
I don't know, Duck, we're taking chances. I think these parts of the map where you've got the wide outcropping of rock is some of the best looking places on the map. I like to see them outcrops of rock and them mountains and rock back there. Now that's some good looking stuff. Now that right there is postcard pretty right there, those mountains. Nice. You couldn't find a place look no better than that. I don't know if that McDonald's around or not. You hungry? Maybe as the truckers say, when we park up for the night, you'll be able to find you something there, Doug. What if they know water? Yeah, they got some stores here, Duck. You ought to be able to find some food.
Oh boy, oh boy.
park up here for the night and call this part 1. We'll be back. We won't lose the trailer. We will be back. This is Rusty Truth.
Roger, Doc.
We'll see you next time.